Oh man, if I wasn't excited about this game already, goddamn Sony, I don't know what magic sauce you got, but you're spreading it generously right now on everything. First of all, 4K 60 FPS. If this runs like this natively on the PlayStation 5, like my god, that system is amazing. I'll be honest, I think this is the best looking game that we've seen from next gen so far. This game looked good. Like good. Oh my god, like first of all, just like this scene here, the lighting, so good. Look at that leap. Like man, this is the type of shit like animation like that like look at that leap. That's a good leap. I was worried about, the atmosphere changes, but I really am noticing differences. I think they took a lot of feedback in between the last trailer and this one. Like the atmosphere, they put a little bit more, I guess, gray into it, and the fog is thicker in the images, and the brightness has been brought down a little bit. I dig it. Also, the animation work, like that backstab. I'm gonna take it back real quick. This backstab, like, whoo. Look, man, I'm gonna do this a couple times. Get ready. All right, this twist right here. Pay attention. He got this twist. Actually, let me slow it down. He got this twist that he does. Like that animation is so good, so good. And then he twists it, and then he kicks him off. Like you can feel the weight in that animation. And then we come up to this swing, right? And look, I can feel the force in that swing. The animation work for the attacks is so good. His running animation, I'm kind of on, but the original running animation wasn't that great, so it's better than that at least. So I'll take it. These effects, look at, look at that! Oh, so good. Look at the lighting, dude. Oh my god. Look at the scene. Oh, so good, so good, man. This is just the opening area, dude. Look at Vanguard, dude. I know he's like much more generic looking, but his music sounded good. It had like, oh, look at the destruction, so good. Now these tentacles are a little weird. They look a little creepy, but overall, like I'm vibing with it, dude. The atmosphere. I felt the nostalgia. Small pet peeve here, I gotta say it. This looks like temporary work that somebody like threw up. Like we gotta just get the you died screen up so we can test the game real quick. But yo, like what is this font? Can we not? Pay attention here. You notice that? He's filled up with webs, and then when he gets hit, the webs drop. That's so cool. Such a small detail, but it gives it a sense of weight. Tower Knight, look at this scene right here, right? This one of the scenes that I mentioned the most on the first vid. And just look at the color palette. You can notice they brought the color like a shade lower, you know? There's a little bit more gray, and as a whole I'm noticing a way more fog in this game, which makes sense because Boletaria is supposed to be getting filled up by fog by the demons. I dig it. I think it works well. Later on there's that scene with the dragon, and yeah, the fog works in my opinion. The riposte, this whole freaking drop, like I don't know if that he's basically doing like a choke slam with his sword in the abdomen. I don't know if that's realistic. I don't really care. That looks really cool. Then we got... Oh, yo, look at that scene, though. Look, the Tower of Latria. Look at it. Look at the light. Man. Dude, I can't contain myself with this shit. That lighting, though. Like, Tower of Latria is probably my favorite location in the game. Because the atmosphere is so good. It's so overwhelming and frightening. And just like, it's inescapable, right? Flame Lurker, I can see they sort of toned down his horns a little bit, right? And he doesn't look that bad in motion, but he's still not that great. Let's watch that again. Dude, I can't even contain myself with this shit. Like, the effects in this game. Oh my, look at that. That's incredible. Okay, there's a couple of gameplay things I want to quickly touch on. Because I don't know if they're a good thing or a bad thing yet. First of all, back here when he fights the first Blue Knight, when he's blocking, he riposts, he parries a shield bash. That was never in the first game. So that makes me think that they've made some gameplay changes, which I'm honestly all down for, because the Demon Souls got a good bit of jank. The biggest concern, I guess, the fans have brought up, and I kind of agree, less with it automatically being bad, but the fact that it is something worth being concerned about, is how the camera is angled. So obviously the HUD is turned off, because, you know, Sony loves to turn off the HUDs. Which, I don't know why you would do that with a Souls game. It's not really trying to be cinematic, but with this camera angle, you can tell they kind of are trying to be cinematic. It's doing that whole, like, off-center character. You know, he's sort of in the 40, like, he's 45% of the way to the left, not like 50% halfway, right? The other thing they've done is they've kind of lowered the camera a bit, and they've also sort of narrowed the FOV. Now, in the scene with the dragon ahead, right, where he's running, the FOV is wide, which makes me think the FOV might be dynamic with whether or not you're indoors or outdoors, which could work. Now, I guess whether or not I like this change, I won't know until I actually play the game. If it's trying to do this for cinematic reasons, I think that's the wrong way to do it. However, I think From Software's camera is by no means perfect, and is definitely one of the things that From is slacking on improving. And maybe Bluepoint is taking that step to improve it themselves, which I'm all good for. Main thing that's gonna, I guess, decide if it's a good change or a bad change is how it handles indoors when you're going around pillars and these cramped areas. And I mean, this is a demo, we can't really tell so far, but if that's the reason they did it, these changes, then I think they had the right intentions, and I think then it was the right decision. So that's sort of my quick thoughts on Demon Souls. Man, I could watch this demo all the time. I'm getting distracted just looking at it, like, oh my god, Bluepoint, you're killing it. I love your freaking remakes. Let me know what you think of the Demon Souls remake in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more from me. Stay cool and stay safe, and talk to you later. God damn, look at this scene. Oh.